Have you ever heard of Mangomisu? Me neither. Let's find out together. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome to Cooking with Chef Rich. Today we are going to be making a Mangomisu. Everyone wants to know, what is Mangomisu? Well, it is a tiramisu with Mangomisu. I've never made this before, so it should be interesting. Mangoes are one of my favorite fruits. I love the flavor of a mango. And I do love tiramisu, so we're going to cross the two. Over here, I have 600 milliliters of heavy cream. I have 500 grams of mascarpone cheese, 2 egg yolks, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/3 cup of confectioner sugar or Connect sugar. I have juice of 2 oranges and a 1/2 cup of triple sec. Triple sec is an orange liqueur. If you don't have triple sec, you can use Grand Marnier just as well. I have 3 mangoes sliced, about 1/4 inch thick, and I have some lady fingers. I do have a video on lady fingers if you want to make them yourself. They're very, very easy to make. They take about 20 minutes to make, or you can just buy them from the supermarket. So let's jump right in. Also, I'm doing an 8 by 13 pan. So what we're going to do, very, very simply, is we're going to add our mascarpone cheese to a mixer. And with this, we're going to add our vanilla, our egg yolks, and our sugar, and some of our heavy cream, just a little bit initially. The reason why you only add a little bit is because you don't want the clump. Once you don't see any more clumps, we're going to scrape it down. And at this point, we're going to add probably about 1/3 of this. Scrape it down, and then we're going to add 1/3, scrape it down, and add the rest. And this is all just to prevent clumping. Scrape it down. And now what we're going to do is we're going to change from a paddle to a whisk, and we're going to whip this for a little while. And this should get thick. The heavy cream will actually aerate and get a little bit thick. So I'll be with you in half a minute. So I put our whisk on as opposed to the flat paddle. I also did taste it, and to me it was a little bit on the bland side as far as the sugar goes, so I added another third cup of sugar. I will be putting the list of ingredients in the description down below. And now we're just going to whip this for about a minute or 2. Actually, so it was less than a minute. You basically just want it so it's nice and thick. And you can see that it is definitely nice and thick now. I'm going to take our pan. We're going to take our lady fingers, and we're going to just basically dip them in our mix, a couple seconds each. We're going to line our pan with lady fingers. Normally with a classic one, you use either Kahlua or a instant coffee sometimes. Have our pan lined with our lady fingers. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a layer of our tiramisu base. You just want to try to flatten it the best you can. Now we're going to do a layer of mango. So we have our layer of mango, and now we're going to basically repeat this. So another layer of lady fingers, and then another layer of cream. So I did our layers of ladyfingers, mango, and the tiramisu base. And what I'm going to do for the top, instead of doing pieces, I actually cut it up into little squares, just because I think that'll look nicer. Big chunks of mango. So now this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with plastic wrap. I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator for 2 hours to let it sit up, and I will show you what it looks like in 2 hours. See you shortly. So our Mangomisu is cooling, and we're going to make a raspberry sauce. Very, very simply. I have about a 1/3 cup of water that I'm adding to a pot. I have 1 container, like a small container of fresh raspberries that I've washed. So that one doesn't look very good. And a 1/4 cup of sugar. And I'm just going to bring this to a simmer and simmer it for about 5 minutes. Even less than 5 minutes, probably about 3 or 4 minutes. And I'll show you what it looks like, and then we're going to puree it, and our sauce should be done. See you shortly. So our raspberries have been cooking probably for about 3 or 4 minutes, and you'll notice that it's like very syrupy now, which is exactly what you want. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a food processor. Nice sauce consistency. Just going to give it a taste, see if it needs more sugar. I like a little bit sweeter. I'm going to add a little more sugar. Hold that thought. I'm going to add 1 more 1/3 cup of sugar. If you like it a little more tart, you can leave it as it was because it was quite tart. I don't like things quite that tart. So. One more taste. Much better. I will be putting the ingredients in the description down below, and I'll see you in a little while when I plate up the Mangomisu. So our Mangomisu was in the refrigerator for a little over 2 hours, and I put on a plate with our raspberry sauce. Threw some mixed berries on here just for some garnish. I'm going to give it a taste. A little bit of raspberry sauce with it. Cheers. Really, really, really good. Personally, I generally like desserts a little bit sweeter. This is not as sweet as some desserts I've eaten, but it actually tastes really good, especially with the raspberry sauce. Brings it up a lot. And really, really nice dessert. Like, it's a good summer dessert. It's refreshing because the mangoes has very nice flavor, but like I said, it's not too sweet. If you do like it sweeter, you can add some more sugar when you're making the cream. Otherwise, you'll really like this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And tell me what type of desserts you like to make. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Be safe, everyone.